This is the present map of Delhi Metro. You can see there are around 13 lines, in which the most crowded lines are the blue line. This is the blue line. It has two branches, and the yellow line. This is the yellow line of Delhi Metro. One metro is coming this way. This is the Hooda City Center Metro line, and the other one that is going right now, that one was Samayapur Badli line. I will show you the interior of metro as well. So, who are you? Delhi Metro. Delhi Metro. Thing for you. This is the whole map. This metro ends at Millennium City Center, Gurgaon. It is now changed. The previous name was Hooda City Center. Now it is Millennium City Center, Gurgaon. And you can see all the stations here. These are all the people of the metro. That's for this video. This monument is India's Burj Khalifa, we can say, of the 12th century AD. This is the Qutub Minar in Delhi, and it's very popular because this is the tallest structure for around many centuries in our country. And even today, if we talk about the modern structures, then the new structures are built on concrete, but the structural component of Qutub Minar is very different from that. You can see there is a aeroplane going in the adjacent in the sky. It is looking very good, very scenic. You can see the night time. You cannot see any of the tree very clearly because of the night time, but the projection of the projectors on this Qutub Minar is looking very good. And you can see whole area. So this is the beauty of my Delhi, my country's capital. I will show you more such videos on my channel, so stay tuned and subscribe to it. You can see the Qutub Minar area, the view of this whole complex. I will show you another direction of Qutub Minar. From here you can see there are a lot of side structures along with this main Qutub Minar structure. Let me show you this iron tall thing. Iron tall. This is not exactly iron. इसको तांबा बोलते हैं, I guess. Exactly क्या है ये? ये बहुत पुराना स्ट्रक्चर है, and it is still standing tall here. 12th सेंचुरी के स्ट्रक्चर्स अभी भी ज़िंदा है, और हमारे जो मकान बनते हैं हमारे आज के ज़माने में, वो 50-60 साल में गिरने की कगार पे आ जाते हैं, सीमेंट के, कंक्रीट के। और यही मकानों को बनाने के लिए हम लोग पेड़ काटते हैं और ग्लोबल वार्मिंग कॉज करते हैं, और चीज़ें बिगड़ती ही जा रही हैं, सुधर कुछ नहीं रही। सो हमें एंशेंट हिस्ट्री से काफ़ी कुछ सीखना चाहिए, चाहे कुतुब मीनार हो, चाहे वो हमारा तमिलनाडु में देर आर वेरियस टेम्पल्स दैट आर वेरी एंशेंट, और वो इतने परफेक्टली शेप्ड एंड डिज़ाइंड है कि हाउ दे आर बिल्ड इट्स स्टिल अ मिस्ट्री। आज के भी आर्किटेक्ट इतना अच्छे से नहीं डिज़ाइन कर पाएंगे। एंड लेट मी शो यू दिस कार्विंग ओवर हियर. This is basically the translation and transcription of the inscription on the iron pillar. So this is the translation I'm reading out for you people. He on whose arm fame was inscribed by the sword when in battle in the Venga countries, Bengal, he needed and turned back with his priest the enemies who unitic together होगा, I guess. I'm not pronouncing it right. Came against him, he by whom, having crossed in warfare the 7 mouths of the river Sindhu, where Likas were conquered, he by the breezes of whose prowess the southern ocean is even still perfumed. He, the remnant of the great zeal of whose energy which utterly destroys his enemies, like the remnant of the great glowing heat of a burned out fire in a great forest, even now leaves not the earth, even though he, the king, as if weird, has quitted this earth and gone to the other world, moving in bodily form to the land of paradise, won by the merit of his actions, but remain on this earth by the memory of his fame. So, let me show you the other inscriptions. You can see it is written in Hindi, and it is written in Urdu. You can see this whole area. This is looking very amazing. You can see this scene is amazing. This complex is spreaded over to that area also. That dome is also, that whole structure is also part of this complex. You have seen this beautiful area, this Qutub Minar. Its height is, I guess, 112 meters long. You can find the exact height on Google. I have not googled it right now, so you can check it out from there. And this is the entrance of this place, although we have entered from this area on the left, but I guess this was the real entrance, that's why it's so big. And most of the structures are ruined. I mean, it was a big complex back then, but over almost 800 years, because of various invaders and various wars and mishappenings, this area has been ruined to a very large extent. You can see the beautiful lightings on Qutub Minar in the night. I was expecting this area to be little dim, but it was a total light up, a total worth visiting trip for me to be at night in Qutub Minar. And I would love to tell all of you to visit this UNESCO World Heritage Site. And a little correction is needed. Last week I told it the height was 112, but I have googled it and it was 72 meters, and it was closed in 1981, the Qutub Minar entrance, because some people fell off the top and they died. And after that, the Archaeological Survey of India decided that this is not a safe thing for the people to get inside the Qutub Minar stairs. Otherwise, there are 355 stairs in this Qutub Minar, 355 or 399. You can Google it. I'm really sorry. I just Google it 2 to 3 minutes before, but I still forget it. So just focus how beautiful it's looking from this angle. The lights are put at the right places. That's why it is glowing, and it is Indo-Islamic architecture. So it is a must-visit kind of place for those who are preparing for UPSC and other government exams. It's a place to relax. It's a place to enjoy. It's a place to know about the history of Delhi, how the place was ruined by different invaders and then made into a city by new rulers and again invaded, and this process keeps on going again and again. And in 1930s, Britishers came and established Delhi as the capital, and after 1947 India became independent, and this monument still lies, and it has seen all of the history of our country. So that's all for this video. Most of you may be aware about Qutub Minar because it's a very popular destination in New Delhi and South Delhi, basically, to be exact. But if I told you that there is one more place, that is Alai Minar, that is in the Qutub Minar complex. That place is the Qutub Minar. You can see how tall it is looking. So The next adjacent to is the Alai Minar. It is also a very important monument for those who are seeking, who wanted to know history. It's a very important monument. This is an unfinished minar and is named after the Alauddin Khilji. That you know Alauddin Khilji, Jaldi Aa Gas Wala. Although it's not the exact song, I was just referring to a Bollywood song. It has nothing to do with history. So it was named after Alauddin Khilji, who had doubled the size of Quatil Quat ul Islam Masjid, and basically it was a mosque. He has doubled the size of that and had started the construction of another minar, twice the size of Qutub Minar, so as to be the proportionate with the enlarged mosque. But because of his death, the construction of the tower could not be completed. Basically, he wanted to make sure that the Qutub Minar should not be the longest thing in this area, because everyone wanted to showcase their power, and you know, the Islamic invaders, but they were only interested in these kind of things. So it's this Alai Minar is that thing. And let me tell you something more, that this Alai Minar is basically it's 12 to 13th century AD is the time period when it was named as Alai Minar. It was unfinished till now. You can see it's an unfinished minar, but still it is looking very good. And its height is 24.5 meter. You can see that this structure versus this structure, you can clearly see who is the winner. There is no need to compete between the two. And by this, the UNESCO World Heritage Site Qutub Minar Complex tour is completed. And for such amazing content related to Delhi NCR and about my own country, India, or about maybe different topics, if you are interested, you can stay tuned to my channel. And I'm signing off. Thanks. One last video of Qutub Minar I wanted to show you people. This is because this monument is looking so beautiful, and even the plane passes just right after it. So I'm again showing this monument to you, and this time I have googled it, the whole history, and I wanted to tell it to you people in a right way, so that you can get a glimpse of this monument as such. So basically you can see that this monument Qutub Minar is the tallest stone tower in India, and was conceived by Qutbuddin Aibak in 1192 to 1210, in between this time period, as a tower of victory attached to some mosque. And Qutbuddin completed the first story, while the second and third and fourth were completed by his successors, Iltutmish, which it was damaged by lightning. And in 1326 to 1368, the fourth story was dismantled and reconstructed by Feroz Tughlaq in around 1351 to 1388, with an additional story, making it a 5-storied structure. Later in 1503, Sikandar Lodhi he also carried out stone restorations in the upper stories. So you can see this was not built in a single time, it was built over times. This 72-meter long structure, this was built over time. You can see it started in 1192 to 1503, from Qutbuddin Aibak to Lodhi, Sikandar Lodhi. It is a very long history, with a height of 238 feet. That is what I have said. It was 72 meters and 379 steps. The exact step is 379. Although it is the highest stone tower in India, it would be the pleasant surprise to know that its height is 5 feet less than that of Taj Mahal. So you can say that the Taj Mahal is much bigger than this. So Shah Jahan has much bigger monument in the 16th century. So you can see how important Taj Mahal is for India. The lowest story was alternative angular and circular fronting, the second with round ones and the third with angular ones. only. Keeping throughout the same alignment gives a pleasing vertical look to the Minar. The projecting balconies with beautiful stalactite pendatives and its tiny alcoves further heightens its pleasing effect. So I have read it out from a stone carving here, and this line meaning I have to check it in a better way so that I can tell you in a more symptomatic way. So the decorative inscriptional bands defines each story with its undulating curves. It has a diameter of 46 feet at the base and and about 9 feet at the loop at the top. So this is the whole history of Qutub Minar, and you can see from Qutbuddin Aibak to Sikandar Lodhi, this structure was keep on building in the multi-stories. You can see that the lights are placed at different points. These are different stories of this Qutub Minar. Let me give you a 360 view by moving from this end to the same point after moving a 360 circle, and also showing you what's here, so that the one who are not in Delhi, जो लोग मिस कर रहे हो अपने कंट्री को बाहर किसी फॉरेन कंट्री में बैठे, सो आप लोग को मैं यहीं से दिखा देता हूँ पूरा कि हाउ दिस प्लेस लुक्स लाइक, सो दैट अगर आप नहीं भी आ सकते तो फिर मैंने आपको दिखा दिया हाउ. Okay, so this is the whole place. I think I have almost covered it up. I can show you this area also. This is the whole complex region, the gates and the whole complex, the ruins. It is actually mostly the ruin part, because most of the structure has been distorted over a period of time. So this is a structure that was built in over 300 years. So you can see how much of the architectural marvel it was in that point of time. Because making such kind of structure is not easy, and it has lasted for over 800 years. I've already told that these cement concrete buildings that are made nowadays, these don't last for about maybe 70 years. We have to reconstruct it. You know that. But these things, these are made of different material. The materials that are not used right nowadays. You can see the plane also moving here. And this structure, I have started from this point and I have reached this point also. So that's the whole tour of Qutub Minar. I'm signing off. You can stay tuned to my channel. Guys, this is the Delhi Metro Lok Kalyan Metro Station. You can see the elevators and the people, how calm this station is. I'm exiting right now. See you later.